Hey everybody, it's Michael from Nagios, and today I'll be going over how you can monitor your Proxmox infrastructure using the Proxmox Virtual Environment Wizard in Nagios XI. Modern virtualization platforms, like Proxmox, are immensely powerful, but without proper monitoring, it can be hard to detect performance issues, failed backups, or storage problems that all could be affecting users. But with Nagios XI, you can connect to the Proxmox API directly, ensuring any hosts or virtual machines are detected and monitored all within a couple minutes. This ensures that your infrastructure is up and running smoothly while always being alerted on any potential problems. Now let's take a look at an instance of Nagios XI to see how to get started. Now this tutorial can be done in both the Neptune and modern themes within Nagios XI. You can follow along here to see it in Neptune, or feel free to skip to the timestamp if you want to see it in modern. Now we can get started by going over to the configure icon on the left and selecting configuration wizards. And when on the wizard screen, you can scroll through or search for the Proxmox VE Wizard, and when found, you can select it. Now before being able to run the wizard, you'll need to install the necessary Python library, and whether you're on Cent, Oracle, RHEL, Debian 11, or Ubuntu 22, you'll have to run pip3 install Proxmoxer, or for Debian 12 or Ubuntu 24, you'll have to run pip3 install Proxmoxer, break system packages. Now when you have the library installed, you'll be brought to this page, where you'll be prompted to put in your Proxmox server connection information. You'll first have to put in your server hostname or IP, followed by the port, with the default being 8006. You'll then have two authentication methods that you can use. The first being an API token that you would have made on your Proxmox server, as well as a username and password that you use to log into your Proxmox. Additionally, if wanted, you can verify the SSL certificate, as well as test the connection before hitting next. Now on this page, you'll be able to see and change the host name for the Proxmox server itself that you'll be monitoring. Additionally, you can select which metrics you want to start monitoring, and when you select them, the threshold values will populate down below, and you'll manually be able to change the values for warning and critical. Additionally, for metrics like log errors, you can set the lookback time, but you have to be careful because the longer the lookback time, the more performance impact it'll have on your Proxmox server. Next, we can select the metrics we want to monitor for the individual virtual machines that'll be on our Proxmox server. And finally, you can select the virtual machines that you want to monitor. You can select in bulk or individually which ones. And when done, you can hit next. And this screen will show you all the virtual machines that you selected, as well as the monitoring settings for your host as well as your virtual machines. If you go next again, you can change the notification settings, as well as decide which host group or service group this should belong to. And when you're finally done configuring, you can hit Finish and Apply, where your Proxmox server, as well as all your individual VMs that you selected, will be individual hosts on your XI being monitored. Now, to see this done in modern, we can go ahead and switch our themes by going to Account Settings, and under User Interface Theme, switching to Modern. Where from the home screen, we can then go to Configure, Configuration Wizards, and then scroll through or search to find the Proxmox VE Wizard, where we'll be prompted to install the Python 3 libraries, but if we already have them, we'll be brought straight to this screen, where we can input the Proxmox server hostname or IP, the port number, the authentication method, whether it be an API token that you've made on your Proxmox server, or your username and password for Proxmox. And then we can verify the SSL certificate if wanted, as well as test the connection before selecting next. Where on this screen, we can change the name for the Proxmox server itself that we'll be monitoring, as well as select the individual metrics that we want to monitor. Now, when you select a metric, the threshold values will automatically populate down below, where you'll manually be able to change the warning and critical numbers. Additionally, for metrics like log errors, you can change the lookback time, but you have to be careful because the longer the lookback time, the more performance impact it'll have on your Proxmox server. Next, you can select the metrics you want to monitor for your individual virtual machines that are on your Proxmox. They populate the same way, where you can manually change the values. And then all the VMs that are on your Proxmox will be displayed. And you can select in bulk, or you can choose which VMs you want to monitor. And when done, you can hit next. And on this page, you'll see all the virtual machines that you have chosen to monitor, as well as the monitoring settings that you've chosen. You can also see the notification settings, as well as defining a host group or service group that this should be attached to. Finally, when done, you can finish and apply, and the Proxmox server itself, as well as all your separate VMs you chose, will be created as XI hosts and will be monitored with the metrics you chose. And that's it. You've now successfully configured the Proxmox Virtual Environment Wizard in Nagios XI. You now should have a centralized view of your Proxmox infrastructure, as well as any virtual machine on it that you want to monitor. Now, if you need any more help with this tutorial, please visit support.nagios.com, or feel free to check out our YouTube channel for any more helpful content. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep on monitoring.